It's Tuesday night, and that means you're in C-Nev's place. Wait a minute, who's that sitting back there on the couch? Who is that? Yes, this is a new thing we're trying out. We're going to let the guests be in the shot at the top so that they can make fun of me as I do the first numbers. And you cannot see his son, but guess what? Oh, look at that. It's family night. So tonight it's going to be all nursery rhymes and things of that nature. Rick Diaz, you're in early tonight, buddy. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Where are you? So we're going to have some fun tonight. This will be a good time. Chris and I do a duet regular kind of gig called Chris Squared. So we'll do some of that, and we'll probably trade some stuff off and have some fun. Steve Smith is on the line. Look at that. Yep, there he is. We had to call out to you, Bubby. He was asking for you. There he is. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you, pal. All right, so I guess I will do a song sometime near. Oh, by the way, before I even start on the song, I wanted to thank everybody because this week I got to 500 subscribers. How about that? I mean, I know I'm not a big million subscriber guy just yet, but 500 is pretty good when you only live stream. When you start doing other stuff, I've noticed that people do that. Hello, John Gallivan. Good to see you. How's Pat? Doing well? All right. So I don't know what to start with, really. But I heard this song today, and I haven't done it before, but I thought I would try it because that's what this is for. Hi, Susie. Is Jeff on there, too? All right, let's try this. My grandfather was a sailor. He blew in off the water. My father was a farmer, and I his only daughter. And took up with a no-good mill-working man from Massachusetts who dies from too much whiskey and leaves me these three faces to feed. Mill work ain't easy, mill work ain't hard. Mill work, it ain't nothing but an awful boring job. I'm waiting for a daydream to take me through the morning and put me in my coffee break where I can have a sandwich and remember. Then it's me and my machine for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the afternoon, and the rest of my life. Now my mind begins to wander to the days back on the farm. I can see my father smiling, swinging on his arm. I hear my granddad's stories of the storms out on Lake Erie, where vessels and cargoes and fortunes and sailors' lives were lost. It's my life that has been wasted, and I have been the fool to let this manufacturer use my body for a tool. I can ride home in the evening, staring at my hands, swearing by my sorrow that a young girl ought to stand a better chance. Oh, may I work the mills just as long as I am able, and never meet the man whose name is on the label. It's me and my machine for the rest of the morning and the rest of the afternoon gone for the rest of my life. There we go. A little JT to kick things off. I do enjoy him quite a bit. Thank you, Chris.
It's a rare thing when you have the word sandwich sung with such
It's so true. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to do it today, because of the sandwich. I was like, have a sandwich. Have myself a sandwich. I mean, but really, that's why JT is so great. Actually, that's not his tune, though. That's Emmylou's tune, right? And that's why that's such a great tune, because it has one of those little moments that is like, oh, you know, I know what that feels like. To just wish I could sit back and have my sandwich.
Yeah. Sandwiches are great.
Sandwiches. There should be more songs about sandwiches, really. Maybe I just found the theme for my upcoming record.
There you go.
Sandwiches I have known.
Sandwiches are
Kevin Trim, everybody. That means I have to do this. By Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonders if you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night arrives without a suitcase. Sunday morning creeping like a nun. Thursday's child has learned to tie his bootlace. See how they run. Lady Madonna, baby at your breast, wonders how you manage to feed the rest. You only get a little bit. That's Kevin's walk-on music. Whenever Kevin walks into a gig, I break into that, because he taught me the true joy of what that song is all about. All right. What do you think? One more from me before we make Chris get off the couch? Not an easy thing to do. I know. Believe me, you. Let's see here. What do I feel like doing? Anybody got any ideas out there? Peter, you had hi, Cruz. How are you? Good to see you, too. Peter, you had a suggestion last week, and I think I said, I am not ready to play that right now. I'll play it next week, but I don't remember what it was now. So if you put it back in the chat, I'll see if I can do it. I think it was it a Peter Gabriel tune? Did you want to hear? I think you did. So maybe we'll do one. How about, what do I feel like doing? I think I feel like doing,
Here Comes the Flood.
that is a good one. I could do Here Comes the Flood. I think I remember most of that. I was going to do Washing the Water, but I think Here Comes the Flood might be the right one. I'll even go to my moody piano. Hi, Mom. My mom's on, everybody. Now I have to behave myself. So let's see if I can remember how this goes. No guarantees, folks. Alrighty now, folks. When the night shows, the signals grow on radios. All the strange things, they come and go as early warnings. Stranded starfish have no place to hide, still waiting for the swollen Easter tide. There's no point in direction, we cannot even choose a side. Took the old track, the hollow shoulder across the waters. On the tall cliffs, they were getting older, sons and daughters. The jaded underworld was riding high. Waves of steel hurled metal at the sky. And as the nail sunk in the cloud, the rain was warm and soaked the crowd. Lord, here comes the flood. We will say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent and any's still alive, it'll be those who gave their island to survive. Drink up, dreamers, you're running dry. When the flood calls, you have no home, you have no walls. In a thunder crash, you're 1,000 miles within a flash. Don't be afraid to cry at what you see. The act is gone, there's only you and me. And if we break before the dawn, they'll use up what we used to be. Lord, here comes the flood. We will say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent and any's still alive, it'll be those who gave their island to survive. Drink up, dreamers, you're running dry. Hot damn, that Peter Gabriel can write a tune. I do like that song. What do you think? Is it time to bring Chris Siebold from the blurry background to the sharply in focus? Oh, yes, my humidifier is a badass. Not Guitar Center, Sam Ash, actually. No, John Rice. That is from it's a little boutique shop I found on the internet called Amazon.com. Hey, look who's here, everybody. Hey, who's that? It's Chris Siebold. How about it?
How's it going, John Rice? Nice to see you, baby. Yeah, I know I'm in for just a brutal takedown after brutal takedown, but that's cool. How you doing, man? You know, it occurred to me
Yes.
while you were playing that song that with your setup here, it sounds like a dozen kids playing very aggressively on video game paddles whilst
No, that's upstairs in the living room. That's right.
and you know, the singing like outside of any sort of like harmonic context was actually, you know, was very striking.
Well,
and
thank
you know, and it reminded me of Peter Gabriel being sort of he was a songsmith that really experiments with different forms and
Definitely.
you know, and so his melodies also are very kind of angular, and some of them are actually obtuse, and especially out of context. It's
Yeah, yeah.
it was actually very fun and instructive to listen to.
Anytime I can help, Chris. Anytime I can bring a little light into your world. That's what I'm all about.
Right, man.
How about Chris Siebold? Look at this guy.
How about me?
So, you know, Chris and I do a regular monthly gig
We do indeed, yes.
called Chris Squared. Here, wait a minute, I think I can put that up here. We are the second Thursday every month at Friendly Tap here in Berwyn. And guess what this Thursday is? It's the second Thursday.
It is indeed.
Unbelievable. So what a fortuitous and what a surprising and fortuitous event
Yeah.
that we would be here right before our show.
Exactly. I mean, so fortuitous that it was. Yeah, sure. I guess so. I can bring the kid. That's cool. That's Julian back there.
Julian on the couch. Wave.
You wave. There he is. Yeah.
There he is.
He's a little bubby guy. He's a good sport.
Awesome. He's a good kid.
So yeah, we have our thing coming up on Thursday, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been a little while since we have been able to get to it, but here we go. And I don't know. I have no idea what we should play.
If you want to play, I'll play.
If we could be slightly controversial,
sure.
Maybe we can play Another Day off of the
okay.
frightfully controversial McCartney first solo offering.
And he was writing that in the documentary.
Yeah, he was. That was a Beatles song.
That's something Linda and I are working on.
The thing is, though, I mean, there's a few tunes on, obviously there's a few tunes on McCartney that would have been on a Beatles album. They sounded like they were written for the Beatles.
Well,
and then you consider the Wings' first album, or the something in the
Wonderful Christmas Time.
No, it's the weird one where somebody will know this. It's like the cover of the record is they're all out in the forest and they're like sitting on a log. Is it Wild something or?
Sure.
Hello, Grace. How are you? Good to see you.
Oh, here we go. I'll send this across.
John Rice would know what that
I'm going to send the internet this across to John Rice. Steve Smith saying hi to Floss there. So
he's more popular than I am on this show.
He's more popular than I am on this show.
He's more ubiquitous.
By the way, again, thank you. 500 subscribers. Pretty good. I'd like to get to 1,000 by the end of 2022.
Wildlife. Thank you, Chris May. Wildlife is the name of that record. So
Chris May, thank you with the save. There he is.
Nothing sounds like the Beatles on that one. And
yeah.
And I think Ram has some sort of Beatlesque music on it as well.
I think a lot of Wings stuff does. I mean, and who knows where it would have gone, right? Because Lennon was going in a very different direction.
Yeah.
But
you think they'd be doing rockestra if they survived the 70s?
Ballroom dancing for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's a lot that they would do, I think. All right, do you want to do this one?
I mean, I suppose we should. I mean, we
talked it up.
It'd be hilarious if we didn't.
We've talked about it enough. Now we don't want to do it.
You don't need to hear it.
Capricious musicians, you know how we are. All right. 1, 2, 3. Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her, and she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of a raincoat. It's just another day. At the office where the papers go, she takes a break, drinks another coffee, and she finds it hard to stay awake. It's just another day. Do 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 do. It's just another day. Do 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 do. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in her apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Ah, stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. So sad. Sometimes you feel so sad. As she posts another letter to the sound of fire, people gather around her and she finds it hard to stay alive. It's just another day. Do-do-do-do-do. It's just another day. Do-do-do-do-do. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in her apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Ah, stay, she wets her hair. Drops a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day. Slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, digging in the pocket of her raincoat. Oh, it's just another day. Do, it's just another day. Do, it's just another day.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Chris Neville at the piano and the vocals. Yeah.
Chris Siebold at the guitar and the vocals.
Well, arguably vocals, but certainly guitar. And it occurred to me that maybe the quality of the E chord in this is not known to me. But you know what?
Which E chord? Because they're both in here.
They are both in here. So so I know that so sad so what goes down. And so it is E minor.
Yeah.
I feel like I played an E7 in there. So I apologize to everyone, and you can stone me later.
Yeah, the E7 is, where is that? That's it's in here somewhere. You know what? I thought it was great, so I don't think you need to worry about it.
No. It's just a little point of interest for our viewers out there.
For those of you keeping score at home. All right, that was fun.
It was indeed, sir. Yes, it was very fun.
What do you feel like doing?
Let's see. Let's do clap hands.
Oh yeah. I'd love to. That'd be great.
So I've been in sort of a kick lately, and I think it's this time of year. Does anybody out there have artists that they only really listen to in the wintertime as opposed to the summer? So the wintertime for me is like it's a cold night, it's snowy. Inside, I light some candles and I check out some Tom Waits records and some Beefheart and stuff like that. It seems to be like a winter thing. It doesn't
See,
really.
for me,
to me, it's not like Sounds of Summer is not like Trout Mask Replica.
I only listen to Burl Ives in the winter. I only listen to Bing Crosby really in the winter.
I mean, it's a phenomenon, you know. Or actually, Tom Waits around, in the autumn is also very, very useful. But I've been getting into some of the like Frank's Wild Years and like Innocent When You Dream. I'd like to work that up. That's a beautiful song.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm working it up with you.
You want to hear it on Thursday? We'll give it a shot.
Yeah. And where is that again? Oh, that's right. That's at the Friendly Tap in Berwyn. Oh, look what my dad said. He thinks we compliment each other, but I wonder if that just means that we're being self-congratulatory.
mutual admiration society sort of thing.
This is why we play together, because we're both insecure musicians, and
we just kind of keep each other up. You know what, Chris? You really sound fantastic.
You know what, Chris? You sound fantastic today. I mean, wow.
You know what? I was just going to say the same thing to you, and let's just. Oh man. So this is a tune off of Rain Dogs. So we've taken to it with our duo thing, and it's a joy to sing. And so here we go. This is a song called.
And a joy to listen to. Believe me, folks.
Well, you'll all hear that. This is the tune called "Clap Hands."
What key is this in again?
Say, rolling sea. Fireman's blind, the conductor is late. Down jacket and a sad luck band, hanging out the window like a bottle full of rain. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. Sit roll, roll, thunder and a roll. Some bitch ain't never coming back, you know more. In the whittle on a bird on a pole. Always find a millionaire to cover all the cold. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. 300 bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. Got a $50 bill inside a Paladino's hand. Nobody knows where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Roll, roll, thunder and some bitch ain't never coming back here no more. Moon in the window and a bird on a pole. Always find a millionaire to shovel all the coal. Clapping, 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 clapping. Steam, 100 bad dreams. Going down to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. Got a $50 bill inside a Paladino's hat. Nobody knows where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Shine, shine, Roosevelt died. All the way to Baltimore, running out of time. Salvation Army seemed to wind up in the hole. They went on to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands.
Yeah, all right. Well,
that was lovely.
it was lovely in its own sort of apocalyptic sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, if the apocalypse is gonna come, might as well make it sound good.
It might as well sound, decent. Right?
Might as well have a good time. That's called "Clap Hands" by Tom Waits, Susie. Yeah, that's a great tune.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I really enjoy that we do.
Yeah.
I guess they're all kind of that, though. Because I kind of like all the tunes we do.
Yeah, we do some good ones. Maybe we should do another one.
Oh, let's do that Steve Earle tune.
What's
yeah. What's that thing called?
Days Are Never Long Enough.
That's it.
That'll be fun. Now, I do this with my friend Catherine.
Yes.
Catherine Lashy and I also play at Friendly on the first Thursday of every month. And we do this together, and we sing it in different, like, she sings the harmony. So you do you, and I'll try to remember what the hell I'm doing.
I can really only do me, so.
Really? I was hoping for Neil Sedaka, but I guess I'll settle for this.
Well, I give you some Neil Sedaka. Just the dancing.
And this sounds pretty good. I mean, there's nothing like a microphone on an acoustic, but this sounds pretty good, for what I do.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. After it goes out over the internet. it's gonna be all compressed anyway. So.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like fly shit, but it's cool. It's digital fly shit, which is better than analog fly shit.
By the way, I should say, as long as we're taking a short break here, if you do want to send us a tip, this is where you can send it to any of those locations, and I will split the money with Chris, and we will spend it on Thursday on drinks at our other gig.
Yeah. And when we mean tips, they're monetary figures, not, You guys really need to know something. I'll tell you something right now. I got a tip for you.
If you got some mask tape, you can get that cat hair right off. Yeah, so there's that. Never required, always appreciated, but I'm just glad to have you all here. And shortly, I'm going to have a big ask for everyone on the stream. So stick around to be put upon. All right, so.
As long as you know it's coming, it's good. Here we go.
Oh, I had to remember how it went for a minute. Another year has come and gone. Another circle around the sun. Another 1,000 years have fallen. I don't ever count them 'cause I'm surrounded by your love. Days are never long enough. For more seasons on parade, show their colors when they fade. That won't happen to us, darling. We'll remember how it was, then begin again, because days are never long enough. Time's never late, isn't bound by our fate. Try as we may, love might never be found if we wait until the sun comes up. On another day, my love, days are never long enough. Isn't bound by our fate. Try as we may, love might never be found if we wait until the sun comes up. On another day, my love, days are never long enough. Until the sun comes up. On another day, my love, days are never long enough. Oh, so pretty.
So I did the lower melody, and it sort of sounded kind of rapey. So I'll do it up an octave when we do it on the gigs.
Yeah, let's stay away from that if we can. That'd be great.
That'd
be great.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's good.
Typically not a crowd pleaser, the rapey ones.
No. But it's funny, how sort of times change and ideas evolve and everything, and it came to my attention that maybe, only perhaps, that the Steely Dan lyrics that we all know and love forever.
Really? What could you possibly be talking about? Hey, 19?
Just the slightest bit rapey. Just the slightest bit.
Well, yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Pretzel Logic, super rapey.
Yeah. Dirty work, come on.
Oh, dirty. Come on. It's right there in the title. Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
All right, so let's do another fun thing. How's that? How do you like that?
If you're into fun things.
Not typically, but tonight I'll make an exception, just because you're here.
Aw.
How about... Oh, this is like my little list of things that we sometimes do.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these we don't ever do.
No, we don't. But they're on there.
But they're on there in case we decide to do them.
Yeah, in case they're there. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if we can get through Pancho and Lefty. You think we
That's a good question. I wonder if I can get through it. What key's it in? Living on the road, my friend, living to keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but a favorite one it seems. You began to cry when you said goodbye.
For sure.
You sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words.
Oh, for sure.
That's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him stay around. Kindness, I suppose.
Lefty, he can't sing the blues all that loud like he used to. Does that pop so good? And then the been left his mouth. And they let the poor pot so low. If they split for Ohio, every guy turned up to go. There ain't nobody knows.
All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Kindness, I suppose.
Always tell how Pancho fell. Left his living in cheap hotels. As it's quiet, Cleveland's cold. So the story is we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. But now he's growing old.
From the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose.
It's a little bit of mystery at the end of that.
That's from the Willie Nelson Spy movie.
Yeah. You
I
know what
thought you were going to do the Merle part when you went to the last verse. The last verse is Merle.
Yeah, I thought we split them evenly, though. I can't remember.
I don't remember how we did it, but that was fine. It worked out great.
Yeah, the last
I just thought you were going to change your voice for Merle.
Oh.
Poets tell about so Phil
That's not bad.
left it heaven cheap.
Poets tell how Pancho fell. Let's
Yeah.
sit living in a cheap hotel.
It's good. It's good. I think you got the part.
Yeah, it's
I
all
think
that-
you got the part.
It's all those years on the road, that hard living.
That's a cool song. We should do that on Thursday now that
I
we know
agree.
how to play it.
Sergio, how are you, my friend? GDA, that's what I was playing. Okay, that is the change. Thank you, John Rice. See, it's good to have John on the stream.
Hey,
Even John's snarkiness pays off occasionally.
hey, John, we got to get together soon. Just a little shout out to Floss.
I want John to come on the stream. I want John Rice to come on the stream. I want a petition because I think it's the only way it'll work. John, when you're ready,
Do you remember?
you come on the stream. We'll waste people's time for hours.
Maybe we can do sensitive kind. It's like the G minor blues thing.
Yeah, why not? Hey, but before we do that, can I really quickly? We have a good group on here right now. I see your request, Peter. We'll think about that, maybe. But
Groupon. We
so
have a
next
Groupon
week, we're going to try something different here at C-Nev's place. We are going to have a full band in-house set up over back here, and I'll be in the band. And it's Courtesy Patrol. So they're going to be here, and we got Mike Kreniak coming in to mix us, and our good friend Devin Thompson. If you watched the streams last year, you may remember the one that Devin was on. It was so great. And his album is now out, and he's touring to promote it. He's got some shows coming up, and he wanted to come and talk about it before a big show he has on the 20th. And I was like, well, I got Courtesy Patrol here. He's like, I'll come in and I'll sing something with you. I said, all right, let's do it.
Courtesy Patrol.
So
I'll
next
never
week,
get over that. I'll never get over it.
next week, Courtesy Patrol and Devin Thompson live. I think it's going to be really great. And if it's not, we were wrong. But my challenge to you, the viewer, is to tell some people about this, get some extra people, because there's a lot of mouths to feed, and I'd like to make sure the tip bucket is full for them. Chris and I, we can get by on just a couple of stale crusts of bread and some, crumbs of cheese.
Yeah.
But
Raw sewage water. Yeah.
Curtis Patrol and Devin Thompson, that's a steak.
That's some sterling shit, right?
That's
there.
right. That's a steak night. So next week, please spread it around, and I'm going to send out the email a little earlier to remind you. And please do spread it around, get some people on here, because it's going to be fun, and that's a lot of talent in one tiny little internet tube. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, looking forward to looking in on that.
Yes, I think you should.
As there's little work at
Vittle
all.
work. There's
As-
vittle work.
There's vittle work. I mean, if you can get that,
Vittle
that's
work.
cool.
That's like a Western cook. That's what old cookie with the vittle work. Oh, that's right. This one I remember it.
One of my favorite tunes off a Santana record called Z-Bop. Don't take her for granted. She had a hard time. Don't misunderstand her. Oh, I play with her mind. Treat her so gently. It will pay you in time. You gotta know she's the sensitive kind. Tell her you love her each and every night. You will discover she will treat you right. If you believe, well, I know you will find there ain't nothing like sensitive kind. Go ahead now.
for you. You are the only thing to help her through. Don't take her for granted. She had a hard time. You gotta know she's the sensitive kind. You gotta know she's the sensitive kind. You gotta know she's the sensitive kind. Sensitive kind. She's sensitive kind. She's sensitive kind.
All right.
That was very good.
It was cool, yeah.
I forgot to put your reverb on. You didn't even need it.
It's better to have that sort of close thing.
It was sensitive.
It was very
It
sensitive.
was very sensitive.
It was very vulnerable.
Well, that's how we all know Chris Siebold best. Vulnerable, sensitive.
For sure. I
He's
mean,
the sensitive kind.
in some circles, yeah. I mean,
Sure.
very exclusive club, that. But for sure. For sure.
Yeah, why not, right? How about something from Dr. John? Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did that one, didn't we?
Didn't we? What did we do? Such a Night? Or did we do Right Place, Wrong Time?
I think it was Such a Night, to be honest.
Well, I think it could be.
You just have to remind me how this goes. It's
I think I'll first I'll go to a piano.
I have to say, what you folks are not seeing is the reverse of this. It's technological mayhem. And it's very nice.
Well, you know, if you're going to do it right.
Rob a bank. Buy a studio.
Such a night. Such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. Such a night. Such a night. Steal away, the time is right. Your eyes caught mine, and at a glance, you let me know that this was my chance. We came in with my best friend Jim, and here I am trying to steal you away from him. Oh, but if I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. Go, baby. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. Such a night. such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. It's such a night. It's such a night to steal away when time is right. Yeah, I couldn't believe my ear, and my heart just skipped a beat when you told me to take you walking down the street. You came in with my best friend Jim. Here I am, stealing you away from him. Oh, but if I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else. Yes, they will. I don't do it, come on, somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else. Don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will.
All right, yeah. Welcome to C-Nev's place. You know,
Such a night.
yeah, that was a good one. I vaguely remember doing that one.
Yeah, I mean, now I do. That's how that works. That was fun. Thank you for the suggestion, Susie. That was very good.
What about Graceland?
Yeah, I like that one. Let me get
Alicia's Keys.
No, I don't want those. I want this.
Oh,
That's the
Richard T.
Yeah.
Coming at you. Tapped out, yawning, longing my life away.
That was the first song I played on this. My first live stream song ever was that song.
It's a good one.
I thought so too.
I remember when I was a kid, because my dad was a huge Paul Simon fan, so his music's been in my blood since I was like 5, 6 years old. And I always remembered being particularly touched by the bridge of that.
It's
4 in the
so
morning,
great.
right? And that, and like the entire American tune, like even as a kid, I was tugging at my heartstrings. I had no idea what the hell the words meant, but it's such a beautiful tune, and it was so, I come to later find out, very empathetic and very like, you know, a voice crying out for everyone sort of thing. And yeah, he's just incredible at those sort of lyrics. And
Paul is solid with that stuff.
And I find that the stuff that he's done, I think he's done making new music as far as I know, but the stuff that, you know, off of the last several records of original material that he did was so high quality. Like, So Beautiful or So What is one of the best records I think he's ever
I
made.
love that record. It's really, really good.
So let's do one off of
So let's not do any of that.
Yeah, let's do one off of a record that really didn't work out so well for him, but it's sort of a cult classic.
Is that true?
No.
Really? Is that true?
No, I don't think it was, but let's just say it was a cultural phenomenon. And at the very least, it introduced American mainstream to something like the West African gumboot music, and you know, it was it cross-cultural pollinization, or was it plundering the third world? I suppose.
I think the answer lies somewhere in the middle.
Although he did say in an interview once that, you know what, it's like, it's one thing to say that you're like stealing, but like write a tune, like write a song, like it's the song. And I was like, yeah, right on. I mean, I get both sides, but that was a very strong argument to make. Oh yeah, it's really easy to write a #1 song. I'll just get right on it.
And I do think that the history of music is one of combination of culture. Like, music doesn't advance unless there is this cross-pollination happening. So, I mean, it's always been that way. Just because he made a lot of money with it doesn't always make it the wrong thing.
Oh, for sure. And welcome to our podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
We'd like to welcome the folks. You know, if you need a website, Squarespace is really... We're both wearing our Bombas socks here, too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's winter time, and you know when it's winter, Bombas socks.
That's right.
Mississippi Delta, shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. And I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, First Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's the child of my first marriage. And I have reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. If I never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. People say losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody sees the window. Oh, in Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims and families, we are going to Graceland. My traveling companions are ghosts in empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts in empty. I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There's a girl in New York City who calls herself the Human Trampoline. Sometimes when I'm tumbling in turmoil, I say, oh, well, this is what she means. She means we're bouncing in the Graceland. And people say losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the window. Whoa, in Graceland, Graceland, Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. I cannot explain. There's some part of me wants to see Graceland. We got lives to defend, every love and every ending, or maybe there's no obligations left. Maybe I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. So I'm going to Graceland.
Took me a minute to remember those licks.
Yeah, that's a great song. I really do love that one. So, oh, Catherine's here. Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine, how are you?
Speak of the devil, I was just plugging our shows at the Friendly as well because it's a plugging sort of thing.
It absolutely is. When people come on here, they are encouraged to shill, to unabashedly sell their wares because, you know, we got a captive audience. Well, not really captive.
Where are you going to do it? At the Amico or right up the? I mean, where else are you going to do it? Where
do it there too.
I mean, see, everything is marketing, folks. And if
I sold a lot of CDs at the Amico.
Hey, I got this. This is my new jams. I mean, I love that. I'm going to actually take that approach. I'm going to go out and hawk stuff just in public. Hey, here's my record because sometimes it's direct marketing. I mean, it's direct. You couldn't get any more direct than
Okay,
that.
there's no charge for this idea. If you're going to do this, then by all means have someone film you and put that on a YouTube channel, and you will have 1 million subscribers.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, so good, so good. Hey, super out of tune piano. I can detune it for you if you prefer, if it's less jarring. But I won't.
Louisiana?
Sure.
Or Spaceman?
You want to do it? I would totally do that.
Yes. Now, this is a Journey song.
Are we going to do it?
Why not?
Okay.
I'm not a Spaceman.
I'm not a Spaceman.
No.
Dr. Spaceman.
Dr. Spaceman. So what we have to do is get really, really oily on the last little. I mean, you know what I mean? Really oily on the last little refrain in this tune. It's got. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm extra virgin over here.
Okay.
This was. Thank you, Randy. That was. This is a Journey song.
This is a Journey song.
But this is not any of the Journey songs you know.
Unless you do.
Well, maybe you do. But this definitely is one that
is very special to us.
This is one that was received with confusion at the when we did Journey with Tributosaurus. There were several, but this was one that would be like, what song is this? It's like, yeah, it's not one of their records. Check it.
If you listen closely, you'll hear like a blueprint for what went on in the Infinity record, which sold them millions and millions of copies.
Yeah, it was when Greg Raleigh was already out of the group.
No, he hung in there.
That's right.
He hung in there. I mean, Jonathan Cain's first record was Escape, I think.
I'm glad he got a payday out of it.
Yeah. Ready for the big guitar part? Here comes the big one.
Don't be so wise, I was born to fly. Now without a place in the wind. Walked off a cliff, then I closed my eyes. Ooh, I'm not a spaceman, no, no. Ooh, I'm not a spaceman.
I felt myself getting overzealous.
Don't need no feathers, I don't need no twine. I'm all together in my body and my mind. Not supernatural, just a human combine. Ooh, I'm not a spaceman, no, no. Ooh, I'm not a spaceman. No, no, no. Not a spaceman. Can't see a castle, I don't need a sleigh. Bought my wings, no, but not today. I'm a cosmopolitan, a right-handed wingless man. No, no, I'm not a spaceman, no, no. No, no, I'm not a spaceman. Oh, no, no, I'm not a spaceman. I'm not a spaceman, no, no. No, no, I'm not a spaceman.
So, yeah. I have to say, I was a little disappointed that you didn't go for the full-on, I'm not a spaceman!
Yeah, you know, it's the stream. I need crowd energy for that.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I do, in fact.
Robbie Celestine knows what I mean.
Oh, Robbie's here.
Oh, wrong one. GDA.
Oh, and Carrie. Yeah, see, Carrie's got...
Carrie, no, you can't sing that one, Carrie. That's all me, baby. Greg Rowley, that's me. You can sing. Oh, you'll sing the other one. You'll sing... I want to hear you play that on the acoustic.
Just a city boy. Something like that.
There you go.
It's like double time, but it's like but it's quadruplets played in a triplet. So it's like a quarter note triplet, but all the quarter notes are quadruplets, 16th notes.
A dodecahedron.
Yeah. So it's something that nobody, a lot of people don't do. And I think it should. I think we should start cracking down on it.
And I think everyone should do it.
That's what I'm saying.
All the time.
That's what I'm saying. So just to let you know, I don't know how long you want to go, but I do have my son here, and we have a little bit of a drive. What are you thinking?
How you holding up there, Julian? Good? How's Roblox? Are you winning? I don't know if you can win that game.
No, it's all just one big disappointment. But
oh, so it's like life.
yeah, he's just training. He's just training, folks.
Well, no, I am aware that you have your son here with you, and because of that, we don't have to go late at all, and that would be okay with me too, because I actually have a big day tomorrow.
What do you got? What do you got tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I got a couple of games coming toward completion. I got to finish some music tomorrow. So,
composer.
That's right. I mean, you know, whatever. I could have wrote that.
Yeah, I mean, who couldn't? What did we?
Let's do one or two more, and then we'll call it, folks. I should say, if you're going to send a tip, and I know you want to, then this is how you send it to us. You know, pay for Chris's gas money. He's got to drive all the way back to Wyoming tonight.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
Batavia, Wyoming, same difference.
Well, you know, once they finish the teleporter at the Fermi lab out there, it'll be the same.
Do you remember? Broken Arrow?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna do one, and then we're gonna do one, and Chris will do one, and we'll see you on Thursday. This Thursday, approximately 2 days from now, if you count today and tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not really approximate. It is 2 days from now.
Well,
okay. I mean, if you're going
at
by
this
hours,
point, yeah.
Actually, so it's 8:38. So we're actually almost 48 hours from our start time.
So it is 2 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days.
2 days.
We're right on it.
We are right on it right now. Yeah.
At the Great Friendly Tap in Berwyn, where the great sounds happen. So we'll see you then. And please remember, next week, well, I'll tell you. Let Chris do his thing. Then we'll finish. You going to do one now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do this one.
Watch me for the changes and blues riff and beat.
Who else is gonna bring it? A broken arrow. Who else is gonna bring you a bottle of rain? And there you go. Moving across the water. Well, there we go. Turning my whole world around. Do you feel what I feel? Can Can we make it so it's part of the deal? Gotta hold you in these arms of steel. Lay your heart on the line. This time I wanna breathe when you breathe. When you whisper like that hot summer breeze. Count the beads of sweat that cover me. Didn't you show me a sign this time? Who else is gonna bring a broken arrow? Who else is gonna bring you a bottle of rain? There you go, moving across the water. Yeah, yeah. Well, there we go, turning my whole world around. Can you see what I see? Can you cut behind the mystery? I will meet you by the windless tree. Leave the whole world behind. This time I wanna come when you call. I'll get to you if you have to crawl. They can't hold me in these iron walls. We've got mountains to climb. This time, who else is gonna bring you a broken arrow? Who else is gonna bring you a bottle of rain? There you go, moving across the water. Well, there we go, yeah, turning my whole world around. 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 Yeah.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah. So, you know, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Siebs, as often as we play together, I still like playing with you.
Oh, how about that?
It says something.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if that might be a stain on your character.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what, this boy is my brother, and I'm glad we get a chance to do this. This was fun
this
tonight.
is
I'm
really,
glad we got a
thank you
chance
for
to
inviting me. And my son is fabtabulous.
That
He's,
is absolutely 100% true.
He's keeping to himself. He knows what the program is.
That's a very nice paragraph there, Carrie. Well, the good thing about these is that they live forever at C-Nev's place, so you can always go back and catch them if you miss them.
Get really drunk, though, before you do so. If you drink. If you don't drink, that's cool. Don't do anything. I don't want to encourage. But we'll just leave that there.
I think you definitely were wanting to encourage, though.
Well,
I mean, it did seem like that.
You know, it's a platform. You know, it's a thing.
So I'm going to let Chris pack up his kit bag and hit the road because he does have a long drive ahead of him. I think I'll do one more for you.
Oh. For sure.
Oh, Rocky Mountain High, baby. You know what? That might be what I'm going to play. You want to do that with me before you go?
Sure. Are you going to play guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Chris has a beautiful new Taylor guitar, and it says C-Nev on the
Yes, I am nothing.
truss rod cover.
If I can't dress it up a little bit, then I ain't taking it out.
Ooh.
All right, let's
Are you
unmute
going
this.
I think I might let you do it.
Maybe all the way to D instead of D sharp.
Well, if you play a D major chord with a D sharp in the bass, it actually does sound rather nauseating.
Well, I think that sounds fairly in tune. I haven't done a guitar tune in a long time. And I'm going to remind you folks one more time. Next week, Curtis Patrol and Devin Thompson here live. So we got full band and an excellent singer here. And they are, and it's going to be well worth it, but it would be great if there were a bunch of people on here watching. So please spread the word. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel right here. So this is for our good friend Carrie, who is out there. And if you want to get packed up, that's cool. I can get through this one.
Oh, for sure. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you Thursday.
It's going to be fun. Oh, that sure is pretty. Drop that D. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found a key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken, and he doesn't really care. He keeps changing fast, and it don't last for long. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I seen it rain and fire in the sky. Shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. He climbed cathedral mountains, he saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once, and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forests and the trees, seeking grace in every step he takes. His sight is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Now his life is full of wonder, of the thought he still knows the fear of a simple thing you cannot comprehend. Where they try to take the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. It's the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it raining fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. All right, that's all I got this week, folks. I'm also out of tune. Not good. But I'll tell you what, I look forward to seeing you all next week. And we're going to have a good old time. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Julian, for hanging out. And we'll see you next week. Oh, and you know what? If you come out on Thursday to Friendly, let us know you're watching the stream, and we'll be happy to hear it. So that's all I can give you. So, all right, folks, we'll see you soon.